Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about bags under one's eyes and what they could actually signify and how it's best to deal with them. These eye bags can make individuals feel self-conscious. They can indicate potential underlying bad habits with respect to one's personal life and the choices that they make, and they can also rarely signify underlying general health problems which can potentially be serious. So if you want to learn more about eye bags, then please stay tuned. The first question to answer is, why do these eye bags appear in the first place? It is because the tissue structures and muscles within the eyelids weaken. This can cause the eyelid skin to become loose. It can cause a bogginess or swollen appearance, and also patients complain of dark circles beneath their eyelids. So the biggest reason and most common reason why this appearance comes about is due to aging, and when you get loosening of the tissues and structures in and around the eyelid, it means that the fat which usually nestles behind these structures ends up prolapsing, i.e. moving, and it moves forwards, and that's what provides the bulged appearance. This is probably one of the most common reasons why you would get these dark circles. There are several other reasons also, and I will now speak about those in turn. Another reason why you can get the appearance of these dark circles is potentially due to your diet. If you consume a lot of salt in your diet, salt promotes the drawing of fluid towards it and into the tissues where the salt is present, and that's why you can get the buildup of fluid around the eyelids when there's a high salt content within your body. The other reason why you can get swelling in and around the eyes is naturally when we sleep you get the accumulation of fluid within the skin, and then as we wake up and we stand, because of gravity everything ends up dropping towards the feet. However, the skin around the eyelids is some of the thinnest skin found anywhere in the body, and therefore it tends to show up these areas of fluid very easily. Two other lifestyle reasons as to why you may get these dark circles include alcohol and smoking. With respect to alcohol, it essentially causes dehydration, and it could cause the appearance of boggy skin beneath the eyelids. In terms of smoking, it can have a dual impact. Firstly, it causes problems with the collagen and therefore elasticity within the skin, and secondly, nicotine can also impact upon sleep, and then due to poor sleep or lack of sleep you can end up getting fluid retention, which appears as bags beneath our eyes. Another reason why you may get bags under the eyes is if makeup is not removed adequately and properly. This is because the makeup products can irritate the skin and lead to the appearance of a swollen, angry looking lid. If you have underlying allergies, in allergic responses you get the buildup of histamine. Histamine then causes fluid to be secreted or released within the tissues where the histamine is found. You get a very swollen appearance to the eyelids. Therefore, it's important to initially try and avoid the trigger that's causing this allergic reaction. Cold compresses can help with symptomatic relief, and also oral and or topical antihistamines may be needed to try and relieve the symptoms that the patients are getting. Another reason why you may have the appearance of dark circles beneath your eyelids is if you have sinus issues. Sinus issues can cause a puffiness in terms of the under eye appearance, so it's important to get this checked and treated, and therefore you then will give yourself the best chance of reducing these dark circles. The final couple of causes are very serious potential underlying systemic health issues that could manifest initially as a sign underneath the eyelids. These include heart failure, these include thyroid disease, and these include renal disease, i.e. kidney disease. So it's important that whenever you're faced with dark circles beneath the eyelids, you always get checked out by a medical and or eye professional initially to get the diagnosis. You will only get the diagnosis if you've had a thorough workup and other serious causes are ruled out or ruled in. So this is crucially important. What I'm trying to say is do not self-diagnose, because there is a risk that you could miss something potentially very serious. In terms of treatment then, try and control the simple things and do those well. So alter the diet to reduce salt intake, which will not only help with the dark circles beneath your eyelids, but it will also help with general cardiovascular health. Stop and or reduce smoking, stop and or reduce your alcohol intake for the reasons discussed earlier. So we've discussed trying to remove the trigger, for example, if it's an allergic cause. We've discussed reducing and altering lifestyle habits to try and reduce the appearance of dark circles. The other thing to consider is, as I mentioned earlier, cold compresses to help with symptomatic relief. So the key thing is for example, you could use a cold compress in the form of a bag of peas or even cold cucumbers. The other simple lifestyle measures that you can deploy include trying to sleep well, and also you can raise your head up slightly and sleep with a few pillows, because this will also help with, as I mentioned earlier, trying to prevent fluid accumulation. Finally, if these lifestyle changes and the medications needed to potentially treat them are not effective, then there are surgical interventions to try and help, and these include a lower lid blepharoplasty, which will essentially remove the excess tissue that is found in this area and the fat that has bulged, tighten everything up and give it a more neater finish. Several creams have been proposed by several individuals and several companies. However, it is important to exercise caution with these because they can have preservatives in them, and if these preservatives get onto the surface of the eye, they can end up causing more problems. So exercise caution and do be careful that you keep the creams clear of the eyes. Thank you so much for watching this short video about bags underneath one's eyelids. If you've liked this video, then please do give it a thumbs up, comment, like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you.